Such a beautiful day for a test drive, that is. This is a 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle. I love this car. It's got to believe to be 427 under the hood. It's got power steering, power brakes, beautiful paint job, a lot of new chrome, disc brakes in the front, drum in the rear. And of course, throughout this video, I'll be pointing out the flaws. I look for the flaws so you know what you're getting. You can see all the good. Yeah, I mean, that's there. You can see it's awesome. It's a Chevelle. It's a 70 Chevelle at that. But there's going to be chips. There's going to be flaws. There might even be a few dings. I'll show them throughout this video. All I need you to do is hit subscribe, guys. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off on any test drive, we place bets. Do you think the horn works? It's a little game we like to play on the channel. Aftermarket tech, aftermarket gauges, got the shifter in the floor, B&M. Wait. What? What? Which one is it? I guess it's got a Hurst boot and a B&M shifter knob. Looking around the interior. Pretty clean. Headliner. It could be tightened up a little bit. Horn, did you place your bets? No, they didn't hook it up, but we can go ahead and turn the car on here. Sounds monstrous. Gauge is coming up on the dash. Temperature gauge here. We're letting it warm up. It's still cold. Oil pressure's high. Blower motor in this one. Blower motor is out and not working. Let me switch it around a little bit more. Sometimes it's just the high setting. Now, blower motor is going to need work. What about the wipers? Yep, they work. Turn signals. Yeah, flashing over here, flashing over here. Yeah, tack. Golly, this thing sounds great. All right, horn again. No. I guess the parking brake's falling, so they put a spring on it. Guys, let's shut the hood and hit the road. Okay, here we go again. Got my son with me. He don't want to sit at home with the girls anymore. He said, no, man, let's go to work. So, he come up here to hang out, play with some of these cars. He got a little bit of the day. Think we can fit through there? No. You want to move that one on the right for me real quick? Heck yeah, it's nice having you in here moving the cones. Scoot it over here. Engine temperature is up on this one now. I'm looking at 160, which is great. And of course, others at the lot have driven this. I haven't driven it personally until right now. Go ahead and get your seatbelt back on. We found these seat belts. They were up underneath the seat there. Good and secure there? Good deal. Alright. Feels smooth. Good shift there. Low gear car. Torquey. Pretty straight going down the road. Tight steering, getting in those brakes. Secure. They feel pretty good. She feels good. She's not bumpy, nice and smooth. And we don't have to get gas today, even though it's bouncing around. See that gauge fluctuating there? There's a little float in there like a bobber, you know, he's fishing this weekend. That's how it's reading the gas gauge. Actually, it does the same thing in the boat we had. Now, Liam's getting pretty good with these outside shots. So I think we're going to end up having pro video because of him. We just got to find a good parking lot that's not populated with people. Make it camera, and I want to light up the undercarriage. After that, picking out the flaws. I've got a lot to do today, so we probably won't get any crazy shots. Not until I get caught up. Okay. Well, got the police in that parking lot, so we can't go there. Where do we go, Liam?
I don't know.
Maybe this one here. It's a really nice lady over here. We'll try it out. How about that? Guys, I'll be right back. So far, we're looking at 170 on the engine temperature. We're looking at 40 on the oil pressure. Let's get some outside shots. It is, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Pretty fun. I was just in the parking lot. Let's see. You ready? Then we turn left. Ready to pull in the parking lot here. There's our vitals. And there's my shade spot. Park over here. Do the walk around. Sweet. Got our hood pin secured. Golly, look at this car, guys. Got y'all on the head cam. We're getting ready to take off. You got your seatbelt on?
Yep.
Ready to shake and bake?
Shake and bake.
You know what that means?
Nope.
You hadn't seen Talladega Nights yet?
Nope.
You know, next week we got something cool to do for this channel about that. So tonight we're gonna watch that movie. You're gonna like it. Check it back. I think he's like a Wonder Bread NASCAR driver. It's been a while. The movie come out in like 05, 06 or something. He was in a Chevelle though, or his dad was. His dad said, if you're not first, you're last. You'll get it when I show you the movie. All right, here we go. Just spin the tires. So she's got the speed if you want it. She can just cruise around and stay nice and cool in the hot summer weather. 180 degrees on the dash here. It's pretty warm today. I mean, I'm sweating. Definitely a lower gear car, so you're not gonna hop up on the interstate and run 75, not at all. Unless you just want to over rev the motor, because that's what I'm riding around. I was just riding around in fourth gear going 45, so I'm gonna say this is a 55, 60 mile an hour car. Felt like we're ice skating, bumping the road here. Pretty smooth, stiffer in the back than it is the front. Again, engine temperature's 180, oil pressure's 30. You tap the gas, it's over 45. Pretty sweet ride. Gas gauge is working. It looks like everything's working but the blower motor on this one. Can't get anything to happen with that. But that's why I point out all this stuff to you. We want you to know what the flaws are on these cars. And honesty, always be honest. And I honestly think the headliner needs to be tightened up. That's the biggest downfall on this one. Just the headliner. Oh, and it needs a rear view mirror. There's not one. All right, getting ready to pull back into the lot. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. No, they're not ready for this Talladega Night stuff to come out, I can tell you that. All right, guys, we're gonna walk around this ride, see what we can find. Take the time to save you the dime. Look for the dent before you spent. I don't know. We're gonna walk around and look for any kind of flaws. Ain't that right?
Yep.
He's gonna watch and learn. You probably already know. He probably knows as much as I do now. He was up here all last year. I'm excited to have you back. This one needs a fan shroud. You know what a fan shroud does? That protects your fingers from getting chopped off. And it also pulls the heat away from the radiator, which cools the motor in return. So a nice fan shroud would be cool. Coming around the front end, looks like the headlight bezels have been replaced, but they didn't quite replace the screws, did they? Front bumper on this one, clean. Little wax, I don't got it. Whoever waxed this car didn't get it all off. You know a thing or two about waxing too, don't you? The grill looks good. There's some cracks on this side though. All right, coming down the side here, lower portion first. Looks like the trim has been replaced around these fenders. Little mark there at the bottom, chip. A little scuff from the wax. Chip here. People kick a lot getting in and out for some reason. Little spot there. That come right off. I thought that was a scratch. That is a scuff. They could have probably got that out with a little bit of compounder wax too. Chips in the back. Chip there. Vacuum midsection. I already showed you that. Edge of the door. A lot of times, edge of the door get all chipped up. Parking lot dings. And sadly, they're on these classics. So some of these guys are hitting cars in the parking lot. This one actually looks pretty good. Little bubble there. Your mirror, hang on. There we go. Your mirror's got a little bit of pitting on it. Little scuff there. And what's cool about this car is it's not real wavy looking down the side. It looks fairly straight. Put over the top. Pillar looks good, little bubble up here. Front windshield, trim around it, okay. Window, looks pretty good to me. I get in there and polish all up under the hood if I took this thing home. All this dust be waxed out. Why not? Good chip there. Will it pop up? Yep, there it is. See? That's how easy people hide stuff from you. You wanna get up close on the scratch there on your back window. I watch a lot of videos and try to give myself some better advice. Scratch there. Sun's in the way, but that is on top there. It should come out if you buffed it. There's a line in your paint right here. You're not gonna be able to see it on video though. Looking around your back window, trim looks good. Your back window is in decent shape. Down on the back here, bubble, crack in the paint. Your bumper, okay. Old 70 models, got the squares back here, the tail lights. 69s, the doubles, where it's got the lines separate. It's a little bit taller, but y'all know. More than less talking to the boy by me. Little chip there. Jam. Seal's been replaced. And you want to check the inside of this lip on all the jams. A lot of times they'll get crusty rusty, but these look solid. This whole trunk looks pretty clean. I like all this. I could have done without the spatter. I wish it was all just like this. The spatter's nice. I mean, package tray is solid. And she looks good. Sorry about that haze on the camera there. I got a protective lens on here so that I can always use this camera. And it causes a little bit of a blur when it comes to a dark spot. I don't know why. Coming down with your trunk lid. Keys are in the ignition. Shut it down. These modern SS emblems, they look kind of cool though. Not bad. Stripes look good. They got a little sparkle to them. Chip here. Little chip there. Couple cracks in the paint there. Coming down this side. Again, lower portion. I just washed this car. We picked up so much dust. I guess we was burning a little rubber. Whoops. Little spot there. It looks like some wax. Sure is. Look, I wiped it right off. Bottom. A little wax in the jam there. right there as well. Got a scuff up here in the front. See that? One mark there too. Door handle looks good. Mark there in the paint. And a scratch in the back here. That's on top of the paint too, so should easily buff out. Yeah, look at the reflection on this paint. It's beautiful. Little chip there. Little bubbles up here. Back window's got some pitting on the trim. Around your edges, seal is in good shape. Mirror there, a little bit of pitting. I think it would clean up. Light steel wool. Little wax. Wiped it off. Chips. There you go. Front windshield. Sweet. Up and over the top of the fender. And now we go to the interior. There's a chip up here though. Let's open her up. Check out the inside. So, got a little bit of deja vu. Maybe it's because of last year when you come up here. Door panel, good shape. Edge of the door. That has been redone. You can tell because some of the factory lines are gone. See how it's all like indented up there? Well, down here it's gone. It means that corner's been redone. Okay, seal, looking at the bottom of the door. Up here in the front. Doesn't look like it's been redone. A little bit of rust. Small amount. Back seat. Back seat of my car. Package tray. Headliner. It's got some wrinkles back here. Needs to be tightened up. This is what I call a mechanic's headliner. They can do everything but interior. Or headliners. But yeah, it's a just needs to be tightened up, honestly. Just a little loose. See where they drove some screws in back here? That's not exactly right. See how loose it is? Interior guy button this right up. I know y'all are out there watching going, oh, this is what he did wrong. Seat. Little spot here. Carpet. It's a little older. You see the fading? But it's in good enough shape where you can almost just re-dye it and leave it alone because I don't see any tears or pulls. It's fairly clean. Kick panels look good under the dash. Fairly organized. Other than the spring holding up your e-brake. I just put a rock back there. Let's see if it holds. Oh yeah, rock's holding. All right. The thing. Whew. Heck yeah. Got the safety pins, which we'll be using, but you don't need them. It's locked. Little chip on the nose here. Little chip there, probably where they're putting the pins in. Wax again. Come on, Mr. Miyagi. Put the wax off when you take it off. That's coming off there too. Looks like more wax. Some up here. Alright guys, detailed pictures, financing and shipping, maplemotors.com. We're always going to try to be honest with you, as honest as we possibly can, letting you know every detail about this car. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Later guys. You ready?